Welcome to another episode of Bella in Your Business. My name is Bella Vasta, and today we're going to talk about the 4 things you should stop doing on social media so you can start getting results. Guys, this is going to round up our last social media um, episode for this series, just in time for Better Marketing with Bella, where the door's kind of already closed. But if you missed your chance or you're like, oh no, Bella, I have been thinking about it and I still want to get in, go ahead and shoot me a quick email, bella@jumpconsulting.net. Um, it is now at the airing of this, it is April 13th. And we can still slide you in, but really, honestly, not after today. So let's get into it because I have been seeing a lot of stuff. What we do is we stay on top of all of our Better Marketing with Bella people and we see what they're doing. But amongst that, our feed is filled with a lot of people who are not in Better Marketing with Bella as well. And these are the things that we teach. We teach the strategy, we teach you what to say, we teach you how to say it, and we also, celebrate when people are actually doing it right and getting amazing results, which happens frequently. So these are 4 things that I'm sure you are at least doing one of them because this is kind of high level stuff. I keep saying I'm not going to teach on this podcast, but I am going to try my best to ignite you into realizing, oh, shoot, I'm doing that wrong and I need to change and things can happen. This is also probably going to be another short, quick episode because our last one was a little bit lengthy. But before we get started, I want you to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to it. Make sure that you get it every single day. I make them short and sweet just for you because I used to be in the field just like you, or I used to be running my pet business. And I know that your time is limited. We're not going to have hour-long episodes. They're going to be short, usually between about 10 to 20 minutes or so, closer to the 10. So without further ado, let's get going. The number one thing, or the first thing that I want you to think about is your highlights. There's 2 things on your highlights. One of them is it is a really good chance for you to brand your company and to have your branding shine through with the pictures that are on all of those branding. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of those pictures. The second thing I want you to think about is what are you using the highlight reels for? Most of the time, it's like a smorgasbord of like whatever, and it has nothing to do with what you're trying to accomplish in your business. I want you to think about what are your goals and what are your goals for social? And those highlight reels should reflect that. Okay. A lot of the times I know you're just throwing highlight reels up there to be like, hey, da da da. But like, unless they actually have a purpose, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. So make sure that your strategy for what you want on social media is lining up with your highlight reels. Again, if you want more understanding of what that all is, you should definitely join our program because we can help you leverage that for sales and marketing and a whole bunch of other stuff that'll really help push people over the line and want to hire you. The second thing is ignoring engagement. You guys fight so hard to get people to engage with you. And then when it happens, we don't do much. Now, side note, little known fact, when people press see more or they scroll through on a carousel ad, that actually counts as engagement, but you don't really know who does that. I'm talking about the engagement where people like a story or a post. I'm talking about the engagement where people answer a question or a poll or comment. I don't see enough of you actually engaging with them, not liking it, but engaging. And there's lots of different ways that we could do this. If you have a social media manager, if you have an office manager, or if it's you, there's a lot of ways that you can easily systematize this and get that going. So rather than just like someone's comment, if you draw a conversation out of them and you two start conversating back and forth, the algorithm is going to see this post and it's going to push it out to even more people. And if you're not doing that, you're missing out. All right. The third thing is not including anyone in your posts. What do I mean by this? Collaborations, tagging clients, or maybe not collaboration or tagging, but simply emailing your client and letting them know that their pet is a star. There are certain words that you can use. There are certain emails that you can send out. All of that stuff can be wildly exciting and important and help your social media. But a lot of you aren't doing these. And a lot of you are saying, oh, well, social media doesn't work because you're expecting everyone to care about what you do. And the simple matter of the fact is that they don't. You have to almost make them care. And there are certain ways that you can do that. So you're missing out Well, I'll wait to recap. Let me give you my fourth one really quick. So meaningless posts that can't be reused. Not creating evergreen posts that you can use in sales. So evergreen posts are something that like really work really well. That they're timeless. It doesn't matter what time of year it is or what time of day it is, what day of the week it is. They are posts that can literally be posted whenever you feel like it. And these posts are strategically created that you know will pop off for your audience, whether that be employees or whether that be clients. So these are 4 things that I'm wondering if is this any of you? I want you to find out where you saw this podcast post or shoot me an email and be like, "Bella, how do I actually do it?" And so you want strategies for your highlights and you want your highlights branded. You don't want to ignore engagement or take too long on getting back to people. You want to I call it like squeeze the lemon juice to get that engagement going by saying certain things. You want to include as many people as you can on your post, either through collaborations, tagging, or emailing them. So when you post a post, you want to strategically do it to include people in on it. And then the last one is to not create meaningless posts, create posts that you can repost again and again and again. So those are the 4 types or 4 things that you should stop doing on social media so that you can start getting results. And I'm telling you, this stuff works because I see everybody who's doing it. And those are actually the people, if you've ever got a DM for me talking about better marketing with Bella, you probably were doing all of those things. Like, stop. Stop. If you feel like social media doesn't work, you should definitely join our program because I'm going to teach you how to make social media work. I have done this for me. I've done this for many pet sitting companies like yourself, and I've done this for many brands and corporations. So, 4 things you should stop doing on social media so you can start getting results. Have a strategy with your highlights. Start engaging with people. Do not post just for yourself. Include other people on it and create posts that are timeless. You guys, this has been another episode of Bella in Your Business. Like I said, we're doing it like really quick and fast for you because I know that you're busy. I want you to go on if you still have time, go ahead and listen to some other previous podcasts. The past 4 have all been all about social media and there's a lot of really good nuggets in there. If you like this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe and shoot me an email, bella@jumpconsulting.net. If you want to squeeze yourself into better marketing with Bella, if you don't know what it is yet, listen to the last podcast episode, or you can go to jumpconsulting.net/marketing. See you next time. And remember, when life gets you down, to always keep jumping.